In a program, a selection structure chooses among alternative courses of action. For example, suppose that the passing grade on an examination is 50%, then the pseudo contest will be, let's try the pseudo contest. I will switch back to the form 1 designer, and let's add one more road here. Then to our toolbox, we're going to select common controls and drag our button here, and I name this button passed, or can name it exam. And here I want to drag text box here, place it here. Here we go. Now the text box is, let's name the text box something. Let's give it exam underscore score. I will double click the exam button to open the code behind it. Next, let's first write the pseudocode. I'll write the pseudocode by using the, let's do this. So to write the pseudocode, if student grade is greater than or equal to let's say 70, then next line, then show that you passed the exam. Now let's write the main code. Now this is our pseudocode. Now the main code now will be, we need to convert the tests, we need to convert this exam score to integer. So we write int score equals convert our text dot test convert dot to integer 32, and exam score dot test. There we go, and semicolon to end the statement. Now let's write the if selection structure. We're going to tell our compiler that if score is greater than or equal to 60, or let's say 70, begin end, then message box dot show this must be inside a string. Message box dot show you passed the test or the exam. Now we can control this. Let's run our code and see how it will look like. Okay, now if you put something here like if it is greater than 80, if it is greater than, click OK, you pass the exam. And if you score 90, you pass the exam. But what if it's like 50? Nothing happens. And even if you want to control it like 150, which is not supposed to be, you pass the exam. I want to limit the score to 100, so that even if you put something here, it's not going to display you pass the exam. I mean, if you put value more than 100, it's not going to display you pass the exam. To do that, let's shut down this and go back to the code. We need to use the word and. So the two conditions must be met. If score is greater than or equal to 70, if we use or, that means one of the conditions must be met. That is, I'm going to use and operator now. The and means the two conditions must be met. So and, you write it again, score is less than, this time around, 100. Then you pass the exam. Now let's run the code again and see how it's real. There we go. Now if you make it 68, nothing happens. And but once it is 70, and this will pass the exam, and 100, nothing happens. What if it's 101, nothing happens. And of course 99 will work now. 99 will work. So we need to change this to less than or equal to 100. That is, at least one of the conditions must be met. One either less than or must be equal to 100. Now suppose we would now want to control it in such a way that even if we put something like 50, 40 there, we want to control it. That is where if else statement comes in.